Warning, the following video will contain language of a frank and explicit nature, as well as talking about certain subjects such as LGBTQ members of the DC community. So, if any of this offends you, or you can't handle four-letter words, stop watching now. For everybody else, I'm Dave, darker than Damien, more savage than Vandal, and this is a specially requested Arrow roast involving LGBTQ. Now, when I first started doing this video, my roast, I always said that if you want to know what lines I will and will not cross, go back and check out my video, Arrow Roast the Rules. Now, among those rules, I stated from the jump that whatever I was going to do, I may talk about people that have a different sexuality than myself, but I will never do it in a derogatory or lesser manner or anything to try to put them down, because there's nothing derogatory about the LGBTQ. There's nothing lesser about them. They're normal fucking human beings, okay? They're doing their thing. They're not evil people. So, I've been trying to do that. So I was requested by Joey Buttafuoco of the group Arrowverse DCCW United to please do this for Pride Month coming up in June. So, Joey, you and your group have been nothing but great to me. It's a great group for fans in general, and it's also very LGBTQ friendly, so feel free to go to Facebook and check them out. Tell them Dave sent you. Anyway, so, you're wondering, Dave, well, if you're not going to talk shit about LGBTQ, then what's the roast going to be? Well, that's simple. I'm going to address certain standout members of the LGBTQ community in the Arrowverse, and I'm going to pretty much roast the closed-minded, religious right, Nazi wannabe motherfuckers that have a problem with it. Okay? That's what I'm going to do here. All right, now, we got a lot to choose from. Now, let's take a look at Supergirl, for example. Now, coming up next year for the seasons, the crossover is going to involve Gotham City and Batwoman. We've got Kate Kane. She is gay and lesbian technically, and she's also dated Renee Montoya. You might remember her from the Batman animated series. She later went on in the comics to become a new version of the hero of The Question. So, Kate's doing that. They kind of break them up in the comic for some stupid fucking reason, but she's coming to the Arrowverse. Not only that, but also next season in Supergirl, they are hiring a transgender actor for a specific role. Now, they've done a lot of good jobs for lesbian, gay, and bisexuals, so this is just another step in there. Several actors in the show are gay. Wentworth Miller, he plays Captain Cold, and he said that when he played it, he was actually playing him as if it were bi. He's also Citizen Cold from Earth X, who's married to the superhero The Ray, who can control various things of light. So, they make an interesting couple, and I don't know what the hell they're doing on their honeymoon, but I'm pretty sure they're giving the whole term "taste the rainbow" a whole new meaning. Anyway, these are good people, and they just freaking kick ass, and they're awesome, and they're not fucking child predators. Okay, they're not trying to convert people. They're not going up to people trying to like seduce young boys or shit. Like fucking priests in Uganda say. No. That doesn't happen. This isn't Law and Order SVU, and this isn't the HBO show Oz, okay? These are decent fucking human beings who just happen to be gay and want to live their life, and they're also kicking ass and saving our lives. I don't give a fuck who you like to fuck. I don't care if you're gay, bi, transgender, lesbian. You're still trying to figure yourself out. If you're out there fighting the good fight, whooping ass and saving the world, I'll thank you. I'll tell you what, I don't give a fuck what your sexual preference is. If you're a comic book fan and you want to talk about who your favorite member of the JSA is, I'm down, man. I don't care if RuPaul comes up to me and says that their favorite one is Mr. Terrific Terry Sloan. That's fine. I'd ask what you think about Michael Holt in the comics and Curtis Holt in the show, and go from there. But personally, I think that my personal favorite is Our Man. Yeah, he happens to be a drug addict. They kind of treated him like shit in Legends, but I digress. Anyway, in Supergirl, we've got Alex Danvers, Kara's adopted sister. Now, she recently came out as gay, had a relationship with Maggie Sawyer, and everyone remembers the Sandvers points. God, every time I say that shit, I feel like the frickin' receptionist on Monsters, Inc. Mr. Wadowski! You know, fuck. Now, people had a problem with her. I personally didn't. Now, any problem I had with the whole relationship thing was not the fact that she was gay. The thing about they were trying to push the relationship of a secondary character overshadowing the main character, yeah. But I think they're finding their balance with it, so more power to it. But yeah, I like Alex, and oh my god, when she and Sarah hooked up at the crossover last year, that was so fucking hot. I'm not even kidding, dude. I mean, this woman could whoop my ass and lick yours. Okay? Just say it. Anyway. So, in the Black Lightning universe, or rally we got there, we got his daughter Anissa, aka Thunder, who can control her density. And, you know, she comes up proud. She's dating Grace Choi, one of the strongest fucking people in the comic books. She's half Amazon and has Superman level strength. So she's getting in there. So, hey, she wants to get some of that bok choy, whatever. More power to you. And I'll tell you what, I mean, what are you so afraid of? Why are you intimidated by a strong, independent black woman who's trying to make things right? Are you so insecure your own fucking masculinity that you're looking at people going, ha ha ha, that chick can become harder than your dick? Yeah, like that conversation happens every fucking day. Anyway. So, I mean, you know, she's doing her thing. Alex is doing her thing. We got that. We got several actors, as I said, have been gay. Let's see, the guy that played Victor Stein happened to be gay. Keenan Lonsdale came out as bi. You know, and now let us not forget one of the greatest treasures of the whole thing. I mean, let's take a look at the Pied Piper there for a second. One of the first Flash villains to actually come out in the comic books. I assure you, he's trying to either rob banks or take over for some kind of master plan. He's not coming after your wiener. So many people have a fucking problem. You know, somehow they got fucking brainwashed. They're like, they're gonna touch my pooper. They're gonna touch my pooper. Oh, God. No one's trying to steal your pee-pee. I promise you. None of them are trying to do that. They got better shit to do, dude. You want to know why? Because most normal human fucking beings who want to be with someone don't want to waste their time on someone that's not interested, okay? Good fucking God. People are so goddamn paranoid. And also, one of the big ones. We've got Katie Lotz playing Sarah Lance. We got the so-so kind of Black Canary, who, you know, she was doing her thing for a while. Then she became the White Canary. She's having a relationship with Nisa Al Ghul. And I gotta tell you, fucking hot as shit. But she also goes for the guys or whatever. You know, here's the thing about bisexuals. They love who they love, okay? Some people like hot dogs. Some people like tacos. Some people like both. I'm not going to shit all over their choices for the buffet. I'm just going to, you know, happily say, okay, here you go if they ask for me to pass the hot sauce. Okay? You can use your own analogies on this shit. And look, Sarah is a fucking badass. She's gorgeous. Oh, you could just lose yourself in those eyes. But I think so many people were intimidated not only by her beauty, but her physical ability. I mean, she's physical, she's acrobatic, she's a martial artist, and she will take these collapsible staffs that she has strapped onto her side, pull them out, and she will whoop your fucking ass with it. So basically, people are scared to death that the lesbian or the bisexual chick is going to come and beat you to death with her strap-ons. Okay? Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen unless you're setting up as a stunt person on a fucking show, okay? But no, it's just not gonna come out randomly and go, surprise ass whooping, wah, 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 wah. You know, what the fuck are you thinking? Seriously. And, you know, there's so many others that have done, that actually come out as gay in the comics. There's Triumph. There's so many other characters that have become out gay, bi, or whatever. Harley Quinn. She loves who she loves, and she's hooking up with Poison Ivy. People don't have a problem with this because it fucking looks hot and it's Harley. So take it, you know. But I mean, even the Martian Manhunter at one point was actually transgender. Not even kidding. you see, there was a time when there was a big mission going on. Wonder Woman and a bunch of the female heroes had to go to Themyscira, and he wanted to come along, and she's like, no, men cannot set foot on the island, females only. So he's like, people getting so hung up on sex. So he shape-shifted into a female, had these big old power girl tits, went from outdoor plumbing to indoor, the whole fucking schmear. And, you know, there are people that were looking at Jean when he became female and thinking, I'd fuck that. So the Martian Manhunter was transgender, okay? So don't get hung up about this shit. The reason we're not used to it is because back in the 30s to the 60s when these characters were created, things were a lot more repressed, so people had to stay hidden. But this is modern times, and these people just want to be free to live their own lives, to love who they want to live, and they're not hurting anybody. They just want to live like normal fucking human beings. You know why? Because they're normal fucking human beings, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. I know some people have a problem with their religion things. It's a sin or whatever. Don't get me started on that fucking subject. I just chalk you up on the same motherfuckers like the teenage exorcist. Daughter of a pastor and her friends, I shit you not. They actually went on a mission to the UK to try to combat witchcraft and demonic possession because, I'm not kidding, they thought the spells in Harry Potter were real. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit, okay? Oh, and Earth is round, not flat, too. So take that shit and put in your pipe and fucking smoke it. God, I'm so mad I'm spitting. So I don't know what it is about my thing. I came off as an ally before. I'm still stand by my peeps. Maybe it's because of my Nightwing videos and express how much I love Dick. I don't know what it is. I was asked to roast for the LGBTQ Pride Month. But a fan is a fan. People are people. I know what it's like to feel like I'm different, like I'm an outcast. I'm straight. You guys are worried about people breaking out in a fucking song. I'm straight, and all of a sudden I'll do a fucking Carlton. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. So, you know, I'm fucking weird. I am not the standard for normal. I'm a 45-year-old fucking comic book loving virgin who once used to go to Fetish Con and teach classes on how to do scarf bondage, okay? I'm not normal! But people love me because I'm comfortable with what I am, who I like, and what it is I'm into. And to be honest, everybody deserves that chance to do that, man. Everybody. So, here's a little tip for you racist, closed-minded motherfuckers. And even those people that are still that are questioning, they're still trying to find themselves, or afraid to come out just yet, you're not alone. People are out there, and you got a good support structure out there, even if you may not have known these people or met them. They're out there. So let me tell you a little words of advice. If you're LGBTQ, or even just trying to do something other people might look down on you for, these are some words of wisdom I came up with a long time ago, and truer words have ever been spoken. As long as you're not trying to hurt anybody, or trying to put someone down to make yourself feel taller and bigger, never, ever be afraid to be who you are and who you want to be. Pride Month, folks. All right. What do you guys think? Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Pass this around to your homeboys and homegirls. And like I said, you know, I'm a big Nightwing fan, but there are people out there that love Dick a lot more than I do. Serious. I'm just speaking truth here. Anyway, that's all for now. Take care, guys. Peace. And happy Pride Month.